Welcome to Media Guide. Here's our list of action movies you probably missed. Pain and Gain is a high-octane crime comedy film that plunges viewers into the bizarre and darkly humorous world of three bodybuilders turned criminals in Miami, Florida. Directed by Michael Bay and released in 2013, the movie is based on a true story, adding an extra layer of intrigue to its already captivating narrative. At the center of the story is Daniel Lugo, Mark Wahlberg, a fitness trainer at Sun Gym who becomes obsessed with achieving the American dream by any means necessary. Teaming up with his hapless friend Adrian Dorable, Anthony Mackie, and ex-convict Paul Doyle, Dwayne Johnson, Lugo hatches a plan to kidnap and extort a wealthy client, Victor Kershaw, Tony Shalhoub. What ensues is a roller coaster of events as the trio's ill-conceived scheme goes awry, leading to a series of violent and increasingly absurd escapades. Despite their ineptitude, the characters' relentless pursuit of wealth and status drives them deeper into a world of crime and deception. Mark Wahlberg delivers a standout performance as the delusional and charismatic Daniel Lugo, while Anthony Mackie and Dwayne Johnson bring their own comedic flair to their respective roles. The chemistry between the three leads is palpable, enhancing the film's entertainment value as their antics escalate to outrageous levels. Director Michael Bay infuses Pain and Gain with his signature style, featuring slick visuals, explosive action sequences, and a pulsating soundtrack that amps up the tension. Despite the film's larger-than-life aesthetic, it remains grounded in its exploration of the darker aspects of the American dream and the consequences of unchecked ambition. In conclusion, Pain and Gain is a wild and entertaining ride that offers a satirical commentary on the pursuit of success and the lengths some will go to achieve it. With its stellar cast, stylish direction, and gripping story, it's a must-watch for fans of crime dramas and dark comedies alike. Bullet Train is an adrenaline-fueled action thriller set to hit screens in 2022. Based on the Japanese novel Maria Beetle by Kotaro Isaka, the film promises a high-octane ride filled with intrigue, suspense, and explosive action sequences. Set aboard a high-speed train in Japan, the story follows a diverse group of assassins with conflicting missions who find themselves on the same train. Among them is the enigmatic hitman known as Ladybug, portrayed by Brad Pitt, whose true motives remain shrouded in mystery. As the train hurtles towards its destination, tensions escalate, alliances are formed and broken, and the true nature of each character is revealed. The ensemble cast features a roster of talented actors, including Joey King, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Zazie Beetz, Brian Tyree Henry, and Andrew Koji, each bringing their own unique flair to their respective roles. From ruthless killers to cunning con artists, every character adds depth and complexity to the narrative, keeping audiences guessing until the very end. Director David Leitch, known for his work on action-packed films such as John Wick and Atomic Blonde, brings his signature style to Bullet Train, delivering pulse-pounding action sequences and breathtaking stunts that are sure to leave audiences on the edge of their seats. With its fast-paced plot and stylish visuals, the film promises to be a thrilling ride from start to finish. At its core, Bullet Train is more than just a straightforward action film. It's a character-driven story that explores themes of identity, redemption, and the consequences of violence. As the train hurtles towards its inevitable destination, each character is forced to confront their past and decide their future, leading to a gripping and satisfying conclusion. RRR is an epic historical action drama directed by the visionary filmmaker S.S. Rajamouli, set to release in 2022. With an estimated budget of over $75 million, it's one of the most anticipated Indian films of recent times, promising audiences a grand cinematic experience filled with spectacle, emotion, and larger-than-life characters. Set in the early 20th century during the British Raj, RRR is a fictionalized retelling of the lives of two legendary freedom fighters, Alluri Sitarama Raju and Komaram Bhim, played by Ram Charan and Junior NTR respectively. The film explores their journeys from humble beginnings to becoming iconic figures in the fight against colonial oppression, weaving together elements of history, mythology, and Rajamouli's trademark storytelling prowess. At its heart, RRR is a story of courage, sacrifice, and the indomitable spirit of resistance. Through breathtaking action sequences, stunning visual effects, and powerful performances from its star-studded cast, the film immerses audiences in the tumultuous era of India's struggle for independence, capturing the essence of a nation striving for freedom against all odds. In addition to Ram Charan and Junior NTR, RRR boasts an ensemble cast that includes Alia Bhatt, Ajay Devgan, and Olivia Morris, each bringing their own unique talents to the table. Their characters intersect and collide in a gripping narrative that explores themes of friendship, loyalty, and the bonds that unite us in the face of adversity. Director S.S. Rajamouli, known for his blockbuster hits like Bahubali: The Beginning and Bahubali: The Conclusion, brings his signature grandeur and spectacle to RRR, creating a cinematic experience unlike any other. From jaw-dropping action set pieces to emotionally resonant character moments, every frame of the film is crafted with meticulous attention to detail, ensuring that audiences are fully immersed in the world of the story. In conclusion, RRR is poised to be a landmark achievement in Indian cinema, blending historical drama with pulse-pounding action to create a film that is both epic in scale and deeply human in its storytelling. With its stellar cast, visionary direction, and rich thematic depth, it's a movie that is sure to captivate audiences around the world. Revolt, 2017, is a sci-fi action film directed by Joe Mayal, set in a post-apocalyptic world where an extraterrestrial invasion has decimated Earth's population. The story follows an American soldier named Beau, played by Lee Pace, and a French aid worker named Nadia, played by Bérénice Marlowe, who form an unlikely alliance to survive the alien occupation. Beau discovers he has an immunity to the aliens' lethal electrical attacks and becomes humanity's potential savior. Together they journey through war-torn landscapes, evading both alien patrols and human collaborators, while searching for a way to strike back against the invaders. Filled with tense action sequences and themes of survival and resistance, Revolt explores the resilience of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming odds, blending intense combat scenes with a quest for hope and redemption in a devastated world. Planet Terror, 2007, is a horror action film directed by Robert Rodriguez, part of the double feature homage to grindhouse cinema, along with Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. Set in a small town overrun by flesh-eating zombies due to a government experiment gone wrong, the film follows a group of survivors including Cherry Darling, played by Rose McGowan, a go-go dancer with a machine gun prosthetic leg, and El Rey, Freddy Rodriguez, a mysterious drifter with a past. As they fight to escape the undead, they uncover a conspiracy involving military personnel and biochemical warfare. Filled with over-the-top violence, dark humor, and homages to B-movies, Planet Terror pays tribute to grindhouse cinema with its gritty aesthetic and exaggerated characters, delivering an exhilarating and gory ride through a zombie apocalypse. Alita: Battle Angel, 2019, is a sci-fi action film directed by Robert Rodriguez, based on Yukito Kishiro's manga series, Gundam. Set in a dystopian future, it follows Alita, Rosa Salazar, a cyborg found in a junkyard by Dr. Dysonito, Christoph Waltz. With no memory of her past but possessing incredible combat skills, Alita navigates through Iron City, where she discovers her unique abilities and becomes entangled in the city's brutal gladiatorial sport, motorball. As she learns more about her origins and confronts powerful forces seeking to control her, Alita fights to protect her newfound friends and uncover the truth about her identity. Filled with stunning visual effects, exhilarating action sequences, and themes of self-discovery and empowerment, Alita: Battle Angel blends spectacle with emotional depth, creating an immersive sci-fi adventure that resonates with both fans of the manga and new audiences alike. In Paul Thomas Anderson's epic drama There Will Be Blood, Daniel Day-Lewis delivers a powerhouse performance as Daniel Plainview, a ruthless oil man driven by an insatiable thirst for wealth. Set in the early 20th century California oil boom, Plainview, a former silver miner, uses cunning and manipulation to secure drilling rights. He adopts a young boy, HW, to create a facade of normalcy while ruthlessly exploiting those around him. Plainview's path collides with charismatic preacher Eli Sunday, Paul Dano, who sees through the oil man's darkness and uses religion to exploit the same oil boom Plainview preys upon. Their rivalry intensifies as Plainview's ambition spirals, leading to devastating accidents and a bitter fight for land and power. As oil brings immense wealth, it also isolates Plainview. HW, increasingly troubled, becomes estranged, leaving Plainview consumed by paranoia and self-destruction. There Will Be Blood is a haunting exploration of ambition, corruption, and the destructive nature of greed, all masterfully portrayed by Daniel Day-Lewis under the direction of Paul Thomas Anderson. In Once Upon a Time in Mexico, El Mariachi, a legendary hitman, seeks revenge against a drug lord, Barillo. Meanwhile, a corrupt CIA agent, Sands, hires El Mariachi to stop Barillo from overthrowing the Mexican president. Their paths collide amidst a web of violence and deceit. El Mariachi's mission gets personal as he uncovers Sands' double-dealing and the true mastermind behind the coup. With the fate of Mexico hanging in the balance, El Mariachi joins forces with a band of assassins, including a mysterious woman with a connection to his past, to take down the corrupt forces and fight for justice. Dredd, 2012, is a gritty sci-fi action film set in a dystopian future where society has collapsed into megacities. Judge Dredd, Carl Urban, a stoic and unwavering law enforcement officer with the power of judge, jury, and executioner, is tasked with assessing rookie judge Cassandra Anderson, Olivia Thirlby. Together, they investigate a high-rise slum ruled by ruthless drug lord Mama, Lena Headey, who controls the production and distribution of a potent drug called slow-mo. As they ascend the tower, they face relentless opposition from Mama's heavily armed gang members. The film unfolds as a relentless and visually striking battle for survival and justice, exploring themes of law, order, and the consequences of unchecked power. With its intense action sequences and a compelling portrayal of its iconic protagonist, Dredd delivers a dark and adrenaline-fueled experience that resonates with fans of the character and the genre. And at number 1, we have Nicolas Cage, playing a fictionalized version of himself named Nick Cage, a struggling actor facing career burnout and a strained relationship with his teenage daughter. Desperate for cash, Nick accepts $1 million to attend the birthday of Javi, a superfan who may or may not be a dangerous criminal. Things get complicated when Nick is recruited by a CIA agent and forced to channel his iconic movie characters to navigate a kidnapping plot and reconnect with his own identity. Amidst the action and laughs, Nick grapples with his past choices and attempts to rebuild his bond with his daughter.